Hey Dishers, good afternoon. I wanted to record this little message for you because I can't do a live in Messenger just for our group, which is unfortunate, but it's okay. I wanted to just say that first of all, I loved talking to almost all of you either yesterday or today, and checking in with you all and seeing how things are going and welcoming our new friends. Cheryl, Stu, who started this week, Allie, who's going to start next week. It's so exciting that we keep growing and supporting each other. And I just, I'm so excited about that and thrilled about that. And I just wanted to touch on a couple of things. Those of you who've been with me a while, I have a few catchphrases, right? The first one that I really believe in, which is you have to give up to gain, right? We have to give up some of the things that we are maybe craving or enjoy in quantities that aren't necessarily healthy for us or balance out with our health goals, right? Like alcohol. That's for sure one we want to not include when we're in the weight loss phase, right? We're giving up those things to gain temporarily, and then we will slowly reintroduce them during transition. But you know that, there are consequences to those actions or to those intentional indulgences. And that's really what I wanted to talk about. We've talked about intentional indulgences before, and this is a journey all about choices, all about control, and learning habits along the way that will help you maintain control when you're no longer trying to lose weight, but basically live that healthy, balanced life. And yeah, there are going to be times along this journey where you're going to go on a vacation. There's going to be a special celebration. But I really want you to think long and hard about those indulgences when you're on the weight loss journey. They do affect your progress. If you're okay with that, great. But what I will tell you is, and again, that's up to you. That's your choices that you're making. And again, this is your journey, and it is not a sprint. We are taking our time to do this right and do this healthfully. But at the same time, I don't want you to keep using the term intentionally indulged on a regular basis. That should be something that is special. Like I said, a very special trip, a special event, right? A wedding, a mitzvah, a christening, something like that, right? It's something that is not going to happen all the time, but where the food involved is something that you want to partake in because it's part of the experience. Just using that term to be your scapegoat on the weekends is not going to get you the results you're looking for. In fact, those little intentional indulgences can kick you out of fat burn, and it could take 3 to 4 days to get back into fat burn, right? And it might not catch up with you that week of check-in. Like if it happened over the weekend, it might not catch up on you on Monday, but the following week. So I really want you to be mindful of intentionally indulging and really think about the consequences and if what you're about to indulge in is worth the consequence, okay? And we are trying to work on not using food as a crutch or as a way to soothe us when we get bad news. That is a reflex, and it's a reflex that we need to squash and transfer to something else positive, right? So that means reaching out to me, reaching out to loved ones, friends, family, the Optavia Inspired Health community. If you are retracting to old habits and using food as a crutch when something challenging happens, you're not applying the habits. Stop, pause, think about it. Where is your mindset? Drink some water, reach out for support, but be in control. And the other thing that I want to say, this is kind of a long message. I know it's over 5 minutes at this point. Hopefully it'll load. I want to remind everyone about the 5 non-negotiable but easy components of our program. You have your first fueling, 30 minutes, no more than 60 minutes of waking up. You follow your timers and eat every 2.5 to 3 hours. I still follow my timers nearly 2 years later, and in maintenance or living my best life or whatever you want to call it, every single 2.5 to 3 hours, unless there's a special reason why I'm following those timers. Drinking 64 to 100 ounces of water a day, measuring your lean and green, the protein, and 3 servings of vegetables in ounces, having the healthy fats that go along with your protein. If you are having a leanest protein, 7 ounces, 2 healthy fats. If you are having a leaner protein, 6 ounces, 1 healthy fat. If you are having a lean, 5 ounces, no healthy fats. But if you are entitled to those fats, have them. Do not skip them because you think fat equals bad. No, you need those fats to be regular, okay? And they will aid in the weight loss process. This program, as we've talked about many times, has been scientifically designed by doctors, nutritionists, and dietitians to ensure that you are getting the appropriate amount of calories, fat, carbs, fiber, vitamins, and nutrients. And if you're not having all of the components of the program that has been outlined for you, you're doing yourself a disservice. Okay? Just wanted to hop on and give that kind of universal message to everyone. You're doing great. I love you all. Have an awesome afternoon.